All right. So today our focus is on making sure we are getting and utilizing the new physicians that are added to the Profiles database. As you know, Profiles is a constantly growing database, excuse me. We're constantly interviewing physicians, adding new profiles into the database. So we want to really emphasize that you are making sure that you are utilizing the tools that we have here on the dashboard and also some search options to make sure that you are capturing all of the new physicians that we are constantly adding to the database. So the first thing that you have is your dashboard. As soon as you log in, you are greeted with your most recent searches, but more importantly, the new profiles that have been added since the last time you logged in. So I've been kind of in the database, in and out of it last night and this morning. So I don't really have anybody new because I've been constantly in it and in it. But if you do take a few days or maybe a week or a few weeks or so away from the database, you will notice that we will alert you to how many new physicians have been added since the last time you logged in. So that's a great way to just make sure that you are aware that there are new physicians for your particular year and specialty. Okay, that also goes for the experienced leads. So if you're working off of our experienced leads portion of the database, you'll also be able to tell how many new experienced leads we've added since the last time you've logged in. Likewise, if you switch over here to the physician search, you do have the option of only calling for candidates or profiles that have been added within the past 7, 30, 60, or 90 days. So again, a great way if you do have searches or the same search or the same few searches that you're constantly going to, you can choose to only call in the new physicians. And that way you're not repeating the contact to maybe some of the same physicians that you've already downloaded or emailed or what have you. So just a filter here, right in your physician search, give me only the new physicians that have been added within any of these timeframes. Okay, and this kind of rolls into, I guess, a habit that I would like for you as the users to all get into. Anytime that you're going to come to Profiles to abstract the database or extract the physician so that you can contact them, you want to make sure you're running a new list, a new email list, a new phone list, however you're getting that information every single time. So if you've reached out to these candidates, you pulled the information once in Profiles, and then, you know, maybe a week later, you want to go back and do another communication. You don't want to keep working off of the same list. You don't want to download the list once and then constantly keep working off of that. You want to come in here every single time you have a new project or a new communication, and you want to rerun your search, re-download those email lists or phone lists, and make sure that you are capturing all the freshest candidates and all the freshest profiles. Okay, so you want to keep cycling out those lists, making sure you're coming in here and rerunning the searches and re-downloading the list every single time. A good way to do that is to utilize your recent searches. So let me just switch back over here. So you'll notice in your recent searches, it always is going to keep track of the last searches you did, but it will hold on to the number that the search was at the time that you ran that search. So I ran this back in December, there was 91 people in it. If I run it today, I now have 94. So I know that within that time frame, there's been new physicians added. So I'm going to want to re-download this list so that I make sure I have all the latest and greatest candidates and make sure that I'm contacting everybody that's available, not based on my list that from December. I want to keep it fresh. Okay, so the big takeaway from today should be run searches, keep everything fresh, come in here every single time you need to run a new email list, a new phone list, do it all again, rerun your search, make sure you're capturing all the new physicians. And we are constantly interviewing and adding profiles in the Profiles database. So we want to make sure you get all of that good information. All right, are there any questions? Andy, are you seeing anything come through? I don't.
We do have a
Oh, I
hand.
think.
Yeah, we do have a hand raised, but unfortunately, we don't know what you're wanting to ask. So there is a Q&A box, but there's also a chat feature that you can open up and type out your question, and we can see it immediately when it pops up. So just, I know that there's a hand raised, but unfortunately, I don't know what kind of question you're looking for. Oh, I do see it. How far back do the searches go, Andrea?
So you'll be able to search based on the year and the specialty that you purchased. So whatever years that you purchased under your contract, you'll be able to access, that information from any prior years that you purchased. Is that what you mean, Diana? So hopefully you've purchased, 2020, 2021, 2022, and you'll always be able to go back and access those once they're a part of your account. So if you are looking to purchase maybe some years prior to what you have now, please just feel free to reach out to me, let me know, or your salesperson, and we'd be more than happy to get you some additional years on your account. Thank you, Diana. Great question. Anything else? Okay. All right. Well, again, I want to thank you for joining my little chat today. As I said, I will follow up with you all to make sure that you have the recording of this and also my contact information. And if you have any other questions about what we talked about, and also more importantly, if you have any ideas or anything that you'd like to see me chat about in an upcoming webinar, please definitely feel free to let me know. I'd be more than happy to take on any topics you throw at me. All right. Well, thanks again, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll talk soon. I'll see you next month. Thank you.